Well, good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Alumni Arena on the campus of Armstrong Atlantic State University. For today's Peach Belt Conference basketball doubleheader, your Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates taking on the Lander University Bearcats. Chad Jackson bringing the action today as Armstrong comes in as the Peach Belt Conference East Division champions. They clinched that on Saturday with an 81-80 win at Flagler. Now the Pirates find themselves in the Peach Belt Conference title hunt, as Armstrong is currently a game and a half out of the overall lead in the Peach Belt Conference standings. Of course, the Pirates with 3 games left to play starting tonight against Lander. A lot of other games to be played in the Peach Belt because of the weather situation last week. A lot of games got postponed, moved to later dates, including this one here. We were originally supposed to play on Wednesday here at Alumni Arena. Lander comes in at 10-13 overall, 5-9 in the Peach Belt Conference. Head coach Kevin Pedersen at the helm of the Bearcats. The Lander is in a race for postseason competitions. They are currently tied for 4th in the Peach Belt East. We're going to break for the national anthem and come back. You're listening to Pirate Basketball. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong and Lander getting set for action. And in case you haven't noticed by the uniforms and shooting shirts being worn by both teams, this is our breast cancer awareness game, as both teams trying to raise awareness for breast cancer. Lander and they're all pink uniforms, and Armstrong wearing pink shooting shirts specifically made for the occasion. Here are the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Lander University Bearcats, Alicia Watkins is a 5'7" freshman from Forest City, North Carolina. She's joined in the backcourt by Taisha Reynolds, a 5'5" freshman from right here in Savannah, Georgia, as well as Kayla West, a 5'5" junior from North Augusta, South Carolina. The forwards for the Bearcats, Alexis Armstrong, a 5'9" freshman from Gastonia, North Carolina, and Portia McCray, a 5'10" junior from Loganville, Georgia. Armstrong's starting lineup looks like this. Stephanie Coney, the 5'2" senior from Miami, Florida, will run the point. She'll be joined in the backcourt by Tyler Carlson, the 5'6" senior from Richmond Hill, Georgia, and the reigning Peach Belt Conference Player of the Week just announced today, senior Brianna Davis, 5'8" from Gary, Indiana. She had 29 points, including the game-winning three-point play with 0.1 seconds left on Saturday at Flagler. Front court for the Pirates, Amber Howell, 5'11" junior from Athens, Georgia, as well as Mari Wells, the 6' senior from Rome, Georgia. So Armstrong and Lander getting set for action here at Alumni Arena. Pirates in home white uniforms with gold numbers and maroon trim, and again Lander in its all pink uniforms with blue numbers for the Think Pink game here today. Lander will actually host its own home pink game on Wednesday. Amber Howell will jump the opening tip with Alexis Armstrong. And we are underway. It's tipped twice, and Tyler Carlson able to come down with it for the Pirates. And Armstrong is on offense to start the contest. Coney lobs it inside Amari Wells. Wells goes in for the layup, and it's off the bottom of the backboard. They get it quickly ahead, and the layup is good for Taisha Reynolds, the Savannah native, and Lander takes an early 2-0 lead. These two teams met earlier this season in Greenwood, South Carolina, as a travel is called on Mari Wells, which will turn it back over to the Bearcats. Armstrong won at Lander 75-47. It was the largest margin of victory for Armstrong as Tyler Carlson gets the steal, puts it up, no good. Amber Howell gets the rebound. She'll put it up. That's no good. Armstrong saves it from going out of bounds, but saves it to Tyler Carlson of the Pirates. Now the Pirates on offense again. Carlson out front, around the screen, gives it off to Coney, inside Wells. Wells kicks it off to Carlson, 13 on the shot clock. Back inside to Wells. She's double teamed, muscles it in, no good. Gets her own rebound. And they're going to call a jump ball between Wells and number 40, Portia McCray. So a cold start to the game for the Pirates. Lander leading at 2-0, and a deflection by Howell goes out of bounds. It will stay with Lander. Pirates showing full court pressure, and a foul on Stephanie Coney, trying to stay with Kayla West. That is going to give the ball out of bounds to the Bearcats. Two 2-0. We're a minute and a half in here at Alumni Arena. Lander to inbound it. Watkins gives it off to West. Now West guarded by Coney. Skips it to Reynolds. Reynolds' layup is no good. Offensive rebound, though. Putback try by Armstrong, no good. And then Wells turns it over. And the two is good for Taisha Reynolds. Four 0. Lander with the early lead. Coney lobs it inside to Howell. Or excuse me, that's Wells. Wells kicks it off to Coney. She'll drive. Kick it off to Wells. Her open jumper is good. And Mari Wells finally gets on the board. And the Pirates cut the lead to 2. It's 4-2. Reynolds drives. Bounce pass. Gets it back from Watkins. Puts up the jumper. It's partially blocked. It's on the ground, and we're going to have a jump ball with 4 seconds on the shot clock, but the jump ball will give it to Armstrong. So the Pirates will take possession. Neither team Sharp handling the basketball early. Pirates do break the pressure this time. Carlson will hand it back to Coney. Now Howell has it out front, back to Coney. Lob inside to Wells, and a holding foul on Portia McCray. Will give the ball to the Pirates out of bounds. First foul on Lander. Pirates inbound it with Davis to Coney. Now Carlson left side. It's going to drive. Now reverse direction. Hand it back to Coney. 3 minutes in, 4-2 ball game. Lander leads it. Carlson. Weak side for Amber Howell, and that's read well by Reynolds. Reynolds coast to coast. Nice bounce pass. And the layup is good for Alexis Armstrong. So Taisha Reynolds in a return to Savannah, the Windsor Forest High School product, with 4 points and an assist already, as well as a steal. And Lander leads it 6-2. Howell lays it up and in over Portia McCray. Athletic move by Howell. And a foul on Howell trying to stay with Kayla West. She will take a seat on the bench. Brigida Barta is going to check in for the Pirates. And for Lander into the game now is number 22, Erika Judge, the 5'7" senior from Augusta. West looking for Judge. She gets it. Now back out to West. Inside. And a foul called on Wells as Portia McCray got around the Pirates' senior post player. And now Hannah Bognar is going to check in. As we have reached our first media timeout of the contest. 15:49 to go in the first half. Armstrong trails Lander 6-4.
I'm a mother of 4, so walking into the classroom was like being at home.
Teaching is about building that relationship with your students, and that's something that I really learned while attending Armstrong.
With all the experience that Armstrong has given me in the school and the community, I am very marketable and I have a jam-up resume.
I've learned to be the best student I can be at Armstrong, and I'm going to expect the same thing from my students.
Preparing to be a great teacher starts with being a great student. I'm starting strong.
Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. 15:49 to go in the first half. And at the free throw line for Lander will be Portia McCray, 5'10" junior from Loganville, Georgia. She will shoot 2 free throws. McCray, a very good free throw shooter, 83% from the line. First one is in. Lander 3 of 4 from the floor. Early going, 75%. Armstrong just 2 of 5. As the second free throw is up and good. Bearcats show full court pressure. Coney will get it to Barta. Now Carlson has it. She'll put up the three-pointer, and it's good. Tyler Carlson with the 3. And that cuts the lead to 1. It's 8-7. Now back the other way. Reynolds for 3 is off the mark, no good. Rebound, Brianna Davis, and a foul will be whistled against Alicia Watkins. Second team foul on the Bearcats. 8-7, Pirates trailing by 1, but with the basketball. Coney for Davis. Around a screen for 3. That's good. Back-to-back three-pointers by Tyler Carlson and Brianna Davis, and the Pirates take the lead 10-8. Watkins for McCray, guarded by Bognar. Bognar goes in and blocks the shot. And for Hannah Bognar, that is her school record 60th block shot of the year. Back the other way, Coney misses on the layup try. McCray with the rebound. Now Reynolds off to the races, gives off to West. West out front, hands off again to Reynolds. She'll try another 3. That one is good. Taisha Reynolds with 7. And that gives Lander the lead again at 11-10. Davis had Bognar open on the low block, but pulls it back out to Coney. Now Barta inside, double teamed, back out to Coney, inside to Bognar. Bognar puts it on the floor and travels. Foul whistled against Bognar, and going to the line will be Alexis Armstrong for Lander. Armstrong, a 54% free throw shooter, misses them both. Carlson gets the rebound for the Pirates. Now Coney with it. Carlson to Barta at the elbow. Barta long 2, no good, and the rebound comes down to Kayla West. West with it for the Bearcats. Hands off to Armstrong. Now Reynolds, she'll drive. Kick it off. 5 on the shot clock. And that's going to be dribbled out of bounds off the foot of Alexis Armstrong with 2 seconds on the shot clock. And a 30-second timeout called by Lander with exactly 13 to go until halftime. It's 11-10, Lander with the early lead. For Lander into the game is Zanita Kubica, a 6'1 freshman from Poland. As the Pirates inbounded after the 30-second timeout called by the Bearcats. Coney brings it across the timeline. Gives it to Davis for 3. No good. But the rebound comes down to Bognar. She puts it back up and in. Hannah Bognar for 2. And the Pirates retake the lead 12-11. So back and forth action here at Alumni Arena with the Pirates and the Bearcats. Zubika for 2 is no good. Rebound comes down to the Pirates. Coney gets it ahead quickly. She wants to go all the way to the rim. She can't get the basket to go, but she's fouled on her drive, and Stephanie Coney will go to the line and shoot 2. Coney, the senior from Miami, Florida, averaging 6.4 points per game. 60% from the free throw line this season, makes her first. Subs for Lander as Portia McCray and Alicia Watkins back into the lineup. Second free throw is good. There was a lane violation as Zubika was in early, but the free throw counts, and the Pirates lead it by 3, 14-11. West, guarded by Coney, dribbles left, now gives off left to Reynolds. Reynolds around a screen, wants to pass it, but there was nothing open. Now West has it, 12 on the shot clock, and off the glass goes West with the hard bank shot, and it's 14-13. Coney then loses her footing. Barta comes up with the basket, gets it off to Davis. Her three-pointer is up, no good, and Bognar is going to get called for over the back. So Hannah Bognar quickly picks up her second foul, and we've reached our second media timeout of the half, 11:43 to go. Armstrong leads Lander 14-13.
Extremely competitive, and I needed an edge.
I believe what gave me my confidence is the in-depth and thorough preparation from this program.
What I really love about this program is that I get to work with real patients and get hands-on experience.
Armstrong is a very close-knit community. I've gained friends, colleagues, and mentorships that are going to last a lifetime.
You're going to like the teachers, you'll like the students, you'll like the campus. Everything about it's great. I'm starting strong and hitting the ground running.
I'd like to attain a career in music and travel around the country with a liberal arts degree from Armstrong.
Armstrong has made me more valuable to my employer.
I feel very excited about my future, and I feel as though Armstrong did prepare me.
I applied to an internship in the World Trade Center Dublin. It was an amazing experience. I learned so much.
It's developing me as an artist. It's allowing me to edit my own photos if I need to. It's teaching me about the art side. It's teaching me about the business side. I'm not just getting a degree. I'm being noticed.
Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Lander leading Armstrong 16-14. And going to the line for Lander will be number 32, Kayla West. West, 2 points, 4 rebounds for Lander already. First free throw is good. That was the 7th team foul on the Pirates. So West shooting 1 and 1 here, and Lander will be in the bonus for the rest of the first half. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Amber Howell for the Pirates. Lander still shooting better than 50%, as Bardo will lay this one up and in and draw the foul. Armstrong was shooting just 35% before Barda made that basket. The freshman from Hungary has really come alive for the Pirates in conference play. Had 17 in the win at Flagler on Saturday, and she leads all Peach Bowl Conference freshmen in scoring this season. First free throw up and good, and we're tied at 17. West with it. Kicks it off to Reynolds for 3. It's no good, but there for the rebound is Portia McCray, and she lays it up and in. And the Pirates now missing the presence of Hannah Bognar and Mari Wells inside, as Hayward's going to go in for the wide open layup and miss it. Rebound McCray. West for 3 is good. And a timeout called by head coach Fowler Bullock of Armstrong, as Lander has opened up a 5-point lead. It's 22-17, 32nd timeout on the clock. Armstrong basketball will take on USC Aiken this Saturday as a part of Homecoming 2014. The Armstrong women will host USC Aiken at 5:30, and then the Armstrong men will take on nationally ranked USC Aiken at 7:30. The night before Friday night, we will have the Armstrong Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony over at the Armstrong Center. 5 inductees into the class this year, plus 1 Service Citation Award winner. And those inductees in attendance will be introduced to the Alumni Arena crowd on Saturday during halftime of the men's game. Amber Johnson and Morgan Mitchell into the lineup for the Pirates after the timeout. Johnson to Howell, inside for Barda. Barda lays it up and scores. Great first move by Brigitte Barda. And she now has 5 points, and it's 22-19. Three-pointer up, no good, but there again is the rebound for McCray, and she puts it back up and in. And then we're going to have a warning against Lander for tipping the ball after the made basket by McCray. Mari Wells back into the lineup for Brigitte Barda. Defensive substitution there, as head coach Fowler Bullock not happy about Barda not blocking out defensively. And for Lander back into the game is Zanita Kubica. Morgan Mitchell with it for the Pirates. She'll put up a three-pointer. It's no good. And the rebound is tipped by Wells away from her teammate, Amber Howell. Shot thrown up, no good, and a foul called. And that's going to be against the Pirates, and now Mari Wells is going to have her second foul. And the fouls are starting to mount up for the Pirates. 8th team foul, as Zubika will miss the front end of the 1-and-1. Howell gets the rebound for the Pirates. 5-point Lander lead, 24-19. Mitchell Lobs it in for Howell, and Howell is fouled hard on her drive to the basket. And that's going to be on Alexis Armstrong. Amber Howell will now shoot 2. Howell 2 points, 3 rebounds. Actually, now the foul is going to be whistled against Sakisha Kelly, 5'7" sophomore from Florida. Howell's first free throw is good, and she'll have one more. Second free throw good. Howell makes them both, and it's 21-24. Pirates again show full court pressure. It's really only resulted in 1 turnover. Both teams just 2 turnovers in the game. A little stutter step by West. She goes all the way in, underhands it to McCray. Her layup is no good, and Mari Wells gets the rebound. And she is fouled by McCray, and Portia McCray is going to pick up her second foul. Team's 6th foul. So Alicia Watkins will check back into the lineup. (24-21), 8 minutes to go until the break. Howell to Johnson. Inside to Wells. Wells kicks it off to Howell. Her 2, no good. Rebound, though, comes down to Alexis Armstrong. Lander wants to run. Watkins gets called for the travel. Watkins tried to split the double team. Third turnover of the game. We'll give it back to the Pirates when we come back. You're listening to Armstrong Basketball.
Getting the most out of life, it starts by getting the most out of college.
The science programs at Armstrong are geared to get you in the game.
They really make sure you have the research and network opportunities to take you to the next level.
We get to operate high-end equipment that students at other schools don't.
I've only been in school for 2 years, and I'm already doing grad-level research.
At Armstrong, I can definitely assure you that I've come to my own. I just became somebody that I'm very excited to be. I'm starting strong.
Christian
Chad Jackson back with you here at
Taylor Permenter, Manatee.
Alumni Arena. Armstrong
Zebra. Zebras make really cool noises. They go whoop whoop.
Karina
trails
Mourinho,
Lander 24-21. Really the most surprising part of this game is that Lander, who comes in with just 2 players active, taller than 5'9", is winning the rebounding battle against the Pirates. Lander with 15 rebounds compared to 9 for the Pirates and a 6'2" edge on the offensive glass. And that has allowed the Bearcats to take a 24-21 lead here in the first half. 7.5 minutes to go until the break. Wells spins in and it gets called for the offensive foul. And that is her 3rd foul, so she is going to have to come out. And Brigitte Barta will come back in. So Lander with the basketball, leading by 3. West to Watkins. Now Watkins drives, floats it, and it's blocked by Barta, and it's out of bounds off of Watkins. Brigitte Barta with the block shot, and the Pirates will take over. Johnson clears out to the left. Now looks inside for Barta, and she'll get the wide open layup. And Brigida Barta now has 7. It's 24-23. Now West with it for Lander out front. Calls out the play. Gives off to Watkins. Now Armstrong. Dribble and a jump ball will keep it with Lander as Armstrong was tied up by Barta. 8 seconds on the shot clock. So Lander will inbound it from underneath its own basket. Subika. And the ball is thrown out of bounds by number 4, Sakisha Kelly. And the turnover gives it to the Pirates. D. Hayward back into the game for Armstrong. Coney lobs it inside for Barta. Barta shovels it for Howell. She can't handle it, but Coney comes up with a loose ball. 10 on the shot clock now. Coney drives all the way in, scoops it, no good. Rebound, Subika. And here come the Bearcats. Reynolds. And a legal screen is going to be called against Lander. And that is going to be on Sakisha Kelly. That's her second. So with 5:41 to go until the break, Pirates with the basketball. Coney working against Kelly. Drives past Kelly and can't get the layup to go. Zubika with the rebound. Now West with it. And the layup is good for Taisha Reynolds. And it's 26-23. Lander shooting 50% from the floor. Pirates just 36%. Barta, turnaround jump shot is good. And Brigida Barta has 9 to lead the Pirates. Reynolds, by the way, has 12 to lead Lander. Reynolds hands off to Armstrong. She'll drive. Now kick it off to Zubika. Over to West. Her long 2 is good. Kayla West perfect from the floor, 3 of 3. And it's 28-25. Now Hayward with it. Looking to flash Barta in, does so. Turnaround jumper is good. And Brigida Barta has 11. Back to a 1-point game. Kelly. Guarded by Hayward. Gives it off to Zubika. Now West with it. Guarded by Coney. And an offensive foul called as Armstrong bowls over Barta. An immediate timeout on the floor with 3:29 to go in the half. Lander leads Armstrong 28-27. 3:29 to go in the first half. Armstrong and Lander separated by just 1 point. Pirates have the basketball. Stephanie Coney, Dee Hayward, Amber Howell, Brigitte Barta, and Tyler Carlson on the floor for the Pirates. Kelly, Reynolds, Armstrong, West, and Kubica on the floor for Lander. Hayward, left side for Carlson. Carlson's going to drive, throws it up, can't get it to go, but she draws the foul. And Tyler Carlson's going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Carlson, 3 points, first trip to the line for the senior from Richmond Hill. Her first free throw is good. Carlson, 88.5% among the conference leaders in free throw percentage. She averages 12.5 points per game. Second free throw, good as well. 29-28. Pirates with the lead, but West goes straight in, throws it up, and scores. Kayla West is 4 of 4 from the floor, and none of them have been open looks. 30-29, Lander with the lead. Carlson, baseline jumper, no good, but Howell is there for the rebound. Howell gets it to Bardo, who lays it up and in. Reynolds for 3 is no good, and a rebounding foul by Kubica. She went over the back of Tyler Carlson, and that's going to be 10 team fouls on Lander. So Carlson will shoot 2 with 2:26 to go in the half. Carlson's first free throw is good. Alicia Watkins will come in for Lander. Second free throw, good. Carlson 4 straight free throws to give the Pirates a 3-point lead, 33-30. Armstrong loses the basketball out of bounds. And then she slaps the floor in frustration. 8th turnover for Lander in this half. Stephanie Coney with it for the Pirates as we approach the 2-minute mark of the first half. Carlson drives and has her shot blocked out of bounds by Sakisha Kelly. .18 on the shot clock, 2:03 on the game clock. Howard to inbound it to Barta, and she lays it up and in. Great out-of-bounds play for the Pirates as Barta got around Kelly for the open layup. 35-30, under 2 to play in the half. Reynolds lobs it to West. She'll put up a 3-pointer, and it's good. And a timeout called by Lander when the Pirates were down the floor with the basketball. So with 1:33 to go, head coach Kevin Pedersen wants a 30 to talk things over. Kayla West, 5 for 5 from the floor, 2 3-pointers, has 13 points, and almost single-handedly keeping Lander in the game here at the end of the first half. It was Reynolds early, scoring 12 points as Lander got out to an early 5-point lead. Pirates came back behind Brigitte Barta, who was 7 of 9 from the floor and has 15 points. But now West hit an acrobatic layup and then canned a 3 with a hand in her face. to cut this Armstrong lead back to 2. It's 35-33. Coney lobs it to Howell. Inside to Barta. Barta off the glass, no good. Rebound, Watkins. And then Watkins is fouled. And she will go to the line and shoot 2. .117 to go in the half. Alicia Watkins' first free throw is good. Brianna Davis is going to check in for the Pirates. Watkins, a second free throw to tie it. She's a 60% free throw shooter. Second one is good, and we're tied at 35. Ball deflected out of bounds by Taisha Reynolds. Coney goes all the way in for the layup, misses the layup. Rebound comes down to Armstrong, but then Armstrong throws it out of bounds into the Armstrong bench looking for Reynolds. So with exactly 1 minute to go until the break, Armstrong and Lander tied at 35. Davis lobs it inside for Howell. Howell gets called for the offensive foul. I want to say that's the 4th offensive foul we've seen called here in the first half for both teams combined. And Lander takes over with 40 seconds to go. Kelly. Shot is up, blocked. Rebound comes down to Howell. Quickly ahead to Davis. Davis is going to drive, lay it up, no good, and the rebound comes down to Kelly. So Lander can hold for the last shot of the half. And it's West who has it in her hands. 5 seconds left. West almost banks in the 3. But that is how the half will end. 35-35 between the Pirates and the Bearcats. We'll break for halftime, come back with a look at the first half stats and bring you the second half of action. You're listening to and watching Armstrong basketball. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena, where Armstrong and Land are all tied at 35. Here's a look at the first half statistics. First for the Bearcats. Lander 13 of 26 from the floor for 50%, 3 of 8 from three-point range. That's 37.5%, 6 of 10 on free throws for 60%. Leading scorer Kayla West, 13 points, 5 of 6 shooting, including 2 of 3 three-pointers. And the Savannah native, Taisha Reynolds, with 12 points on 5 of 10 shooting from the floor. Armstrong in the first half, 12 of 31 from the floor. That's 38.7%. 2 of 4 on three-pointers for 50%, and 9 of 9 on free throws. Leading the way, Brigitte Barta with 15 points on 7 of 10 shooting from the floor. Tyler Carlson with 7 points as well. Lander turned it over 8 times in the first half, Armstrong 4, and as we mentioned earlier, Hannah Bognar with a block shot in the first half, her 60th block shot of the year. That sets a new Armstrong single-season block record. The old record of 59 was held by 2 players previous, Kelly Verslaus, as well as Michelle Phillips. Michelle Phillips played the 87-88 season at 59 blocks. Kelly Verslaus was in the 2008-2009 season. It'll be Armstrong basketball to begin the second half. Starting 5 on the floor for the Pirates: Amber Howell, Stephanie Coney, Mari Wells, Brianna Davis, Tyler Carlson. For Lander, it's Portia McCray, Alicia Watkins, Alexis Armstrong, Taisha Reynolds, and Kayla West. Pirates will inbound it to Coney. And we're underway here in half number 2. All tied at 35, and immediately a turnover. And Armstrong goes in for the layup and scores, and Lander takes a 37-35 lead. Coney tried to pass it to Carlson, but Carlson wasn't paying attention, and Armstrong gets the easy steal and the easy basket. Now Brianna Davis has it out front. Davis behind the back dribble and gets called for the travel. So not a clean start to the half for the Pirates. 2 straight turnovers, and Lander will have the basketball. Kayla West gives off to Taisha Reynolds. She lobs it into Watkins. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound, Mari Wells for the Pirates. Wells saw a lot of the first half in foul trouble as Carlson lays it up and in, but gets called for the offensive foul, so wave off the basket. Fifth offensive foul called on the 2 teams combined here this evening. Ball thrown up by Reynolds. Rebound comes down to Armstrong, and she lays it up. That's no good. Gets her own miss and then puts it up and in. Lander continues to own the rebounding advantage against the Pirates. That was a couple more offensive rebounds for the Bearcats. 9 offensive rebounds in the game now for Lander, and Armstrong will try and complete the 3-point play. She does not. And a foul called on Barta, who was standing still underneath the basket. And Watkins threw the ball off the bottom of the backboard and gets 2 free throws out of it. First free throw is good. Watkins has not hit a shot from the floor, but is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And this free throw can make it a 6-point lead, which she does. Largest lead of the game for Lander, starting the second half on a 6-0 run. And then a bad turnover by Coney as she throws the ball down the floor, and McCray was right there to get the basketball. Reynolds to Armstrong. Now West with it. And an offensive foul on Armstrong will give it right back to the Pirates. Amber Johnson checks in for Stephanie Coney. Two minutes into the second half. Pirates still looking for the first points of the half. Davis will put up the three-pointer, and it's good. Brianna Davis, the Peach Belt Conference's Player of the Week, hits her second three-pointer and cuts the lead to 3. It's 41-38. And McCray travels for Lander. She was trying to get around the screen of West, but took an extra step. Carlson inside to Barta. Barta and gets called or draws the foul. McCray lost her footing. And Barta will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. She is 1 for 1 on her free throws so far today. First free throw is no good. That's the first miss for the Pirates as a team tonight. They were 9 of 9 in the first half. Second free throw good. (41-39). Pirates trail by 2. West crossover. Bounce pass is deflected and then knocked out of bounds by Lander, and Armstrong will get possession. And a timeout called by the Pirates as Carlson couldn't get the ball inbounds. And that'll be a full timeout on the floor. 17:05 to go in the ball game, and Lander leads at 41-39.
Brianne Matarazzo, Eeyore.
Stephanie James, Stewie from Family Guy.
Taylor Schultz, Popeye. It always eats me spinach.
Mary Davis, Auto Rocket from Rocket Power.
Taylor Russell, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob.
Casey Dixon, Patrick Starr.
Maggie Carson, Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls.
Kaylee Goins, Johnny Bravo. Hey, pretty mama.
Erica Lawrence, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Rachel Hatch, Tasmanian Devil.
Sarah Olin, Patrick Starr.
Andy Dawson, Agnes from Despicable Me. Oh my gosh, look at that fluffy unicorn. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Aaron Berube, Finn the Human from Adventure Time.
Jesse Johnson, Zeno.
Kennedy Herman, Sid the Sloth. My name is Sid the Sloth. That's dead on.
Tiffany Rogers.
So out of the timeout, Armstrong will inbound the basketball, trailing by 2, 41-39. Howell out to Davis. Davis inside for Howell. Ball's deflected, but it ends up in the hands of Barta. And a jump ball as the ball is tied up by Watkins. And Lander will take over. So the Pirates turn it over. And now Lander will have it. Johnson guards West, and a hand check foul on Johnson will stop the clock and give the ball out of bounds to the Bearcats. Baseline jumper is no good for Taisha Reynolds. Pirates with the basketball. Davis out to Johnson. Now Carlson. Bounce pass inside to Barta. Off the glass, no good, but she's fouled. And Barta will shoot 2 free throws. And that is the 4th team foul on Portia McCray. So Barta will shoot 2. First free throw is no good. And Zanita Kubika will come into the game. Second free throw good. Barta makes 1 of 2. And it's 41-40. Turnover by Kayla West. Gives the ball back to the Pirates. Johnson to Barta. She'll drive. Fadeaway, no good. Rebound comes down to Watkins, but then Watkins loses the basketball off her own foot out of bounds, and that will give it back to the Pirates. An immediate timeout on the floor with 15:52 to go in the ball game. Lander leads at 41-40.
Tyler Carlson, snakes.
Laura Redmond, roaches. I can't think of another one, I'm so nervous.
Nicole Findura, sharks. Because you can never know when they're coming and they eat people.
Bears.
Brigitta Barta, spiders. I just hate them. It's just spiders.
Hanna Bognar, being stuck in the elevator.
Chicken from the calf.
Tian Hayward, mascots. I don't know, I just don't like them. They're creepy. They're just, you can't see their faces. I'm scared of them.
Brianna Davis, airplanes. Public speaking.
Adonia Lewis, dwarfs. I feel so rude. I got chased down the street by a leprechaun dwarf.
Stephanie Coney. Caterpillars. Frogs. Clowns.
Public speaking in Spanish.
Okay. Tori Kluicki McNutt, salad, everything. I just hate green stuff.
Mari Wells, big bridges over deep waters. I know it's one in New Orleans.
15:52 to go in the ball game, 41-40. Lander with the lead here in the second half. Lander 2 of 6 from the floor, but 5 turnovers. Armstrong 1 of 2 from the floor, but 6 turnovers for the Pirates here in the first 4 minutes of the half. Pirates do have the basketball, inbounding it with Brianna Davis. Gets it to Tyler Carlson, back to Davis for 3. It's an air ball. No good. Rebound West. 3-on-1 break for the Bearcats. And a foul called as West will go to the free throw line for 2. As Amber Howell gets whistled for the foul. Hannah Bognar will check in as West goes to the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw coming for West, who has a team-high 14 points. It's no good. Bognar with the rebound. Johnson dribbles right. And then a foul on Lander will give the ball out of bounds to the Pirates, and that's going to be on number 1, Alicia Watkins. So the Pirates will inbound it again with Carlson. Carlson, free throw line jumper is blocked, and a rebound comes down to Watkins. Armstrong gets the layup off the nice pass from Kubica. And now Brianna Davis quickly ahead, now gives it to Johnson. And that passes over the head of Bognar, out of bounds. Seven turnovers this half for the Pirates in the first 5 minutes of action. And Lander leads at 44-40. And Reynolds cans the jumper. That's her first basket in a while. She scored 12 really early. As Davis will lay that one up, it's no good, and that's the kind of night it's been for the Pirates. Reynolds shot no good. Rebound Barta for the Pirates. And then Davis throws it right to West. And Armstrong loses the basketball, ends up in the hands of Barta. 3-on-1 break the other way, and Davis will miss the open basket. Then Bognar puts it back up and in, and head coach Falabolic wants a timeout, as the Pirates had no business scoring on that one, but do get the bucket to cut it to 4, 46-42, but it has been a very, very uneven open to the second half for the Pirates. 46-42, they trail. Do the Pirates, the Bearcats. Pirates shooting just 36% from the floor. And have 8 turnovers in this half. Lander shooting 48.6% for the game. They have turned it over 6 times this half, but have just been able to make that one extra play in this half to own a 4-point lead. West with the basketball. Pirates bring in D. Hayward into the lineup. Reynolds to West. Reynolds for 3 is no good. Rebound. Bognar quickly ahead to Carlson. And then that ball is stripped. And laying it up and in is Reynolds. At the line for Lander, Alexis Armstrong. 8 points, but 0 of 3 from the line in this game. First free throw is good. Second free throw good. Largest lead of the game for Lander. It's 50-42. Davis to Carlson. Inside for Bognar. Bognar lays it up, scores. Hannah Bognar with her third basket of the game. Makes it 50-44, 12:41 to go. West for three is no good, but the rebound is taken by Kubica, but she passes it right to Brianna Davis. Davis lays it up and scores. So 2 straight buckets by the Pirates, cut it to 4, do cut it to 4, 50-46. Armstrong looking for Watkins. Watkins kicks it off to Reynolds for 3. That's no good. Rebound Bognar for the Pirates, and then Bognar throws it right to West, who lays it up and in. Brianna Davis with a shot, no good. Rebound Barta, and then Barta puts it up and in. That's the first basket for Brigitte Barta in this half. She had second basket. She had 15 at the half, now has 19, and it's 52-48. West drives, and the shot is blocked by Bognar. Rebound Hayward. Ahead to Carlson. Carlson lays it up and scores. (52-50). Watkins out front, guarded by Davis. Looking for a screen. Free throw line jumper is blocked by Bognar again. That's back-to-back blocks for the single season block shot leader in Armstrong history. Carlson for 3 for the lead, no good. Rebound Armstrong. Quickly ahead to Reynolds, who is 1-on-4, so she has to pull it back out. Reynolds, floater high off the glass is good, and head coach Kevin Pedersen wants a timeout for Lander as we are under 10 to play. 54-50, Lander leads. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. 54-50, Lander leads, as they have done for the entire half since scoring the first bucket of the second half. The game was tied 35-all at the break, and the Bearcats led by as many as 8 here in the half. The lead is now 4 after the last basket by Taisha Reynolds, who has 18 points in her return to Savannah, the Windsor Forest High School product. Hayward gets it to Howell, over to Carlson. Now Barta gets the layup as the Pirates break the pressure, and that will cut it to 2, 54-52. Barta now has 21. West for Watkins. Now McCray, layup no good. Rebound Carlson for the Pirates. Carlson inside for Howell, and Howell's layup is no good. And the rebound comes down to the player that was on the floor, McCray. I think everyone was expecting a whistle, but none came. And the kick ball by Hayward will keep the ball with Lander with 19 on the shot clock, 8:58 on the game clock. Reynolds has it, left side over to McCray. McCray wants to drive. Shot is up and no good. Barta with the rebound for the Pirates. Now Hayward. Inside to Barta. Barta lays it up, no good. Rebound Reynolds. And Reynolds will lay it up and in. (56-52). Lander leads up by 4. Armstrong with the basketball. Hayward to Davis. Davis throws it up, and it's no good, but she draws the contact, and Brianna Davis will shoot 2 free throws. Davis had 29 on Saturday at Flagler, an off night for her tonight, 3 of 10 from the floor for 8 points, but this is her first trip to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw good as well. She had all 7 of her free throws at Flagler on Saturday. Hits 2 here to make it a 2-point game again. 56-54, 8 minutes to go. Reynolds to McCray. Now West with it. And a hand check foul on Davis will put West at the line to shoot 1-1. Media timeout on the floor, so we'll take it with them. You're listening to Pirate Basketball.
Mitchell Nolan, downtown on Halloween. The costumes are just awesome. They're hilarious. No, you gotta let me think of something better. I don't know who was what. Corey Crunk, barbecue shrimp, boiled shrimp, baked shrimp, sauteed shrimp.
Zach Lance, Donald Doc Anderson. He's a Savannah institution.
Give me 1 sec. All right, hold on. You're recording right now? Clayton Miller, Spanky's, chicken fingers, and spuds.
Cody Sherlin, St. Patty's Day.
There's people everywhere. They dye the river green.
Shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried.
RJ Dennard, Clayton Miller. He loves neuroscience and loves doing upper body workouts.
Dalton Johnson, Sweet Melissa's at 2 a.m. Nothing tastes better at that time. It's the perfect meal.
Ryan Good, Chipotle.
I'm glad we finally got one.
Ethan Bader, the Savannah Sand Gnats.
Tyler Green, I just like that there's always something to do.
Brett Madden, and there's so many places to eat.
Shrimp soup, shrimp stew.
Nathan Ward, Armstrong versus Savannah State rivalry. Go Pirates.
Mason Hart, and I would have to say downtown Savannah on Friday and Saturday nights.
Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. 56-54. Lander leads, and at the line for the Bearcats is Kayla West, the 5'5" junior from North Augusta, South Carolina. West shoots 1-1. Free throw is up and good, and she'll have one more. West has 17. Reynolds has 20 for Lander, and Armstrong has 10. All 57, now 58 points scored by the Bearcats have come from the starting five. No bench points for Armstrong, or excuse me, for Lander, but they haven't needed them. Howell has it out front. Over to Hayward. Now Hayward to Barta. Open jumper is no good. There's Howell with the rebound. She puts it up and in. Tough rebound for Amber Howell. But she gets the bucket to go, and it's 58-56. Reynolds for three. Good. Barta lays it up, no good, and the rebound comes down to Watkins. Now West will set things up for the Bearcats. Armstrong for three is an air ball, no good. Rebound, Carlson. Quickly ahead to Howell. Howell lays it up and scores. (61-58). West layup is good. Amber Howell now drives, and a blocking foul called on McCray, and McCray and Howell both shaken up on the play. And that is the fifth foul on McCray. So McCray will come out, and Kelly will come in. Also, Zanita Kubika will come in. So Armstrong is out. McCray is out after fouling out. She had 6 points and 7 rebounds. And Amber Howell is going to shoot 2 shots. First free throw is good. Second free throw no good, so it's a 4-point lead for Lander with 5:48 to go. Lander has scored on 4 straight possessions. Long two no good for West. Carlson Gets the long rebound off the shot by West. Now Davis with it. Around a screen. Around a screen again. Puts up the three-pointer. It's good. And Brianna Davis brings the Pirates back to within one. It's 63-62. Davis has 13. Reynolds drives, shoots. Can't get the bucket to go, but she is fouled, and she'll shoot two. At the line for Lander, Taisha Reynolds with 2 free throws. Her first one is up and in. 24 points for Reynolds now, which I believe is a career high. Mari Wells into the game for the Pirates. Second free throw is good. Hayward brings it across the timeline. 4:35 to go in the ball game. Davis for three is no good. Rebound, though, comes down to Hayward as it was tipped out by a Lander player. Now Howell, double team, shot is up, no good. Rebound. Kubica, but Kubica then tried to get it to West and then threw it out of bounds. So the Pirates will maintain possession, 4:07 to go. Carlson to Davis. Davis floater no good. Rebound Howell, or excuse me, Wells. Wells shot no good. Rebound Armstrong. Three-point ball game, 3:46 to go. Lander with the lead and the basketball. Eight on the shot clock. Watkins gives it off. And a foul called with 3 seconds on the shot clock on Alexis Armstrong's drive to the basket. And when we come back from our media timeout, Lander will shoot two, leading at 65-62.
Bethany Ballard, chapstick.
Cheslin Reese, hairbrushes. Gotta take care of the main.
Savannah Gladue, pizza.
Olivia McLemore, arts and crafts.
Haley Ellis, and Kazoozles. Get them at the M-Mark across the street. Buy one, eat one, best thing you ever ate.
Andrea Dalton, Netflix.
Peyton Roth, college football.
Peyton literally watched a rerun of the Georgia Tech game from like 2007 in her bedroom by herself.
Railroad wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer. Hell of a
Don't want any distractions.
Hell of an engineer. Hey.
All right. Rachel Reynolds, Candy Crush. I'm on level 383. So if you know me, send me some lives. Just saying.
Alexis Mercer, chapstick, working out, and Haley.
Me?
Hey, what'd I say? Can I say yeah? Yeah?
Heather Ellis, sleep.
Lacey Walker, and social media. Jane Traska, chocolate. Chocolate mix.
Two free throws coming for Landers. Alexis Armstrong, who has 10 points Now 11 as the first one is good. Alexis Armstrong missed her first 3 free throws, but has now hit 3 straight. As she gives Lander a 2-possession lead. Second free throw good. Stephanie Coney back into the lineup now for the Pirates. As Armstrong trails it by 5, 67-62. Mari Wells to Tyler Carlson. Now Stephanie Coney, her three-pointer is good. And Stephanie Coney makes it a 2-point game again, 67-65. But the Pirates have been here many times here in the second half and have yet to get that one stop they've needed to try and either tie or take the lead, as Armstrong's shot is no good and an offensive foul called on Armstrong. We'll give it to the Pirates. Armstrong wasn't going to make the shot anyway. She was a little bit short, but now the Pirates have the basketball with a chance to tie or possibly take the lead. But each time, Lander's been able to come up with a stop. Howell across the timeline. Hands off to Coney. 2:30 to go. Davis. Backdoor pass to Howell, who lays it up and in. That weak side lob has worked all year for the Pirates. And now we're tied at 67, 2:14 to go. Reynolds. And she is fouled by Davis, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. So Taisha Reynolds, who twice this season has scored 23 points for the Lander Bearcats, has 25 here and has 2 free throws to give Lander back the lead. First free throw is good. Second free throw is no good. Rebound Howell for the Pirates. Coney across the timeline with the basketball. 2 minutes left here at Alumni Arena. Carlson, left side. Out to Wells. Wells for 2, no good. Rebound, Reynolds. That was actually a 3 taken by Mari Wells. It was open, but she was too strong with the shot. 1:38 to go. Armstrong gets it to Reynolds. Now West has it. 10 on the shot clock. West wants a screen. Three-pointer is almost banked in, and the rebound comes down to Howell. 1:15 to go. Coney to Brianna Davis for 3. It's good. And Brianna Davis, the Peach Belt Player of the Week, gives the Pirates their first lead of the game, 70-68. 1 minute to go. And a timeout call by Lander. .3 seconds remaining, and Brianna Davis's three-pointer, her 4th of the game, has the Pirates leading at 70-68. And again, the first lead of the half for the Pirates, as Lander scored the first 6 points of the half, maintained a lead throughout, but now the Pirates have a 2-point advantage. Lander has the basketball with 22 seconds on the shot clock. The Bearcats are in the double bonus and have 1 timeout remaining. Armstrong has 2 timeouts, and the possession arrow belongs to Armstrong. So Lander to inbound it. Armstrong Ball's deflected and it's out of bounds. Off of the Pirates, it will stay with the Bearcats. Again, Armstrong to inbound it. Does so to West. 18 on the shot clock. West guarded by Coney. West to Watkins. Watkins loses the basketball. And a timeout called with 4 seconds on the shot clock, 42.1 on the game clock. And that is the last timeout for head coach Kevin Pedersen and the Bearcats. Watkins drove, lost the dribble, went to her knees. She was able to get it to a teammate. But head coach Kevin Pedersen, sensing that his team would not be able to get a shot off, calls the timeout. And now the Pirates have to defend against something very quick, either straight off the inbounds or a pass and cut where they try and catch one of the Bearcats on the move to the basket. So 42.1 seconds in the ball game, 4 seconds on the shot clock, more importantly. And Lander will inbound from underneath its own basket. It'll be Watkins inbounding it for the Bearcats. Watkins inbounds it. Reynolds 4-2, no good. And a rebound comes down to Kubica. There is a 7-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock. West, ball deflected out of bounds by Carlson, and it will stay with the Bearcats. 26.8 ticks left on the clock, 19 on the shot clock. Armstrong to inbound it. They get it to Watkins, and a foul called, which will send Watkins to the line to shoot 2, and that's on Coney. Watkins had picked up her dribble. She was double-teamed immediately, but Coney whistled for the foul, so Watkins will shoot 2 free throws. Her first free throw is good. Watkins, 60% from the free throw line on the season, but she is 5 for 5 here today. Second free throw is no good. Barta with the rebound. Davis is fouled with 20.6 seconds left, and Brianna Davis will shoot 2 free throws to try and extend the lead to 3. Actually, she'll shoot 1 and 1, I'm sorry, because that's only the 8th team foul on the Bearcats. So obviously important for Davis to make the first, to at least make it a 2-point game. Davis' first free throw is good. 71-69. 20.6 seconds left. Davis to shoot another. Free throw up and good. And a timeout call by head coach Fala Bullock with 20.6 seconds left. We'll see what Lander has in the playbook, whether they will shoot for the game-tying 3 or try and score a 2 quickly and then foul. Brianna Davis, who had just 3 points at half, has 15 here in the second half. 18 in the game. Brigida Barta, 21 points. That leads all Pirate scores. Taisha Reynolds, the Savannah native, leads all players tonight for Lander with 26 points, and Kayla West has 20. Lander out of timeouts. Armstrong has one. And again, Lander is in the double bonus, but immaterial right now because the Bearcats trail by 3. And Armstrong does have the possession arrow if there is a held ball. Watkins to inbound it. West gets it in the backcourt. Taking her time, now dribbles into the front court. 14 seconds left. West kicks it off to Armstrong. Armstrong is going to put up the three-pointer, and it's no good. And the rebound is out of bounds off of Kubica with 5.2 seconds left. And now they're going to correct the ball deflected out of bounds, and it will now go to Lander with 5.2 seconds left. Lander to inbound it. 4 seconds left. Reynolds puts up the three-pointer. It's partially blocked, and the Pirates are going to win 72-69. Armstrong improves to 17-6, wins its 8th straight game, 12-5 in the Peach Belt. Lander falls to 10-14, 5-10 in the Peach Belt. And we will talk to head coach Fowler Bullock here in a couple of moments. Head coach Fowler Bullock making her way over to our broadcast position. And Fowler, we're going to have to share a microphone here. But I talked to you earlier this week after the win at Flagler. You said that this team had used up its 9 lives. Well, I think you've got 10 now because you pulled out another one here in the second half. What a big shot by Breezy there at the end.
She's been clutch here late. She really has. She's the go-to player on the team, and she doesn't have a conscience. She just wants to win, and her competitive spirit takes over. And so in the late game situation, she wants that shot.
Strange game from a flow standpoint because especially when they ran on that little 6-0 run at the beginning of the half, you had it within a possession and within 2 points several times with the basketball to either tie or take the lead. Couldn't do it till the last minute. Talk about your thoughts there as the second half wound down.
The chippy shots. We missed too many layups. We had every opportunity here to go ahead many times. It just rimmed out or too hard, or we didn't have the right touch today around the rim enough to kind of extend a lead to really get there. But the fight was there. They fought back, of course.
Did you have any doubts that, with clinching the division on Saturday, that the team would come out a little lackadaisical, thinking that they really had nothing to play for?
Oh, absolutely. I think we're fighting that a little bit right now. We're kind of in cruise control. It's one thing to expect to win and have that kind of confidence, but I think we're kind of in this position right now where we just kind of we expect it, but we don't feel like we have to work as hard as we did before, because apparently getting the number 1 seed is enough for them. So, yeah, we got to fight through that little demon there, I think, and if we can do that, I think we'll be good.
All right, 8th straight win. Congratulations. We'll talk to you on Saturday against USC Aiken.
Thank you.
Coach Fowler Bullock with her comments as Armstrong wins it over Lander by a score of 72-69. Join us in about 22 minutes time for Armstrong men taking on Lander here on Ustream.